What's going on, people? Mackie Sports back here. Haven't done a video since the draft and since the schedule came out, so that'd be a good time to do a video on a potential topic for this year, end of the season. I'm going to talk about the Steelers' defense and how they will be a top 5 unit. We're going to start with this defense. Start to the top. We're talking 3 All-Pros and TJ Watt, Cameron Hayward, and Minkah Fitzpatrick. TJ Watt, as we know, Defensive Player of the Year, the best defensive player in the game. Minkah Fitzpatrick, arguably the best safety in the league, the best free safety, great ball hawk, center fielder, good tackler, can do it all. Cameron Hayward, the elder veteran of the group, still put up 10 plus sacks, still playing good. Not as good as he once was, but still a very good defensive lineman. Alex Highsmith off the other side. 14 sacks last year. Was tied for first in forced fumbles. Gotta like that. Now we're talking about bringing in Patrick Peterson, who was top 3 for most interceptions. That veteran of the group will help these younger players like the Joey Porter Jr.'s, Corey Trice's, and help those guys develop. I think he'll be good for us, big time, honestly. Really can help behind the scenes. And whatever he can give us on the field will help. I think he'll probably play more with his mind rather than his physical tools, as he's definitely older, so maybe not as much man-to-man, but still think he'll be a good addition. So I think the biggest questions, if you look at anything on this defense, would be who's going to replace Terrell Edmunds in that starting safety role. And I think we're looking at a couple options here. Probably DeMonte Kazee, the first one that comes to mind. Potentially Peterson could play up there as well. But I think that's going to be left to be seen. The other biggest thing is who's going to be our slot corner. They're saying Patrick Peterson might play that role as well. So, if you do that, then you're talking primarily Peterson in the slot. Then you got Levi Wallace, who I like him as a cornerback too. I think he's okay, solid, not too bad, not too good. Just what we need. And then Joey Porter Jr. is probably going to be starting on the outside, I would expect. And then Corey Trice, let him work in there. And then we still got James Pierre. On the defensive line, you're looking at Larry Ogunjobi, who's more of a run stopper. Definitely not a good pass rusher per se, but thought he played his role well last year. And we still have to see what DeMarvin Leal has. So when you add in the fact we led the league in interceptions last year, if we can keep TJ Watt healthy by giving him, breaks, rest, and let the fillers come in, the Marcus Goldens, who, mind you, was a former 10-sack plus player, so I think even he's solid just for filling in. Let's see what Nick Herbig's got, coming from Wisconsin, ultra-productive player there. Let's see what he can bring to the table to give our edge guys a break. But, when you bring back TJ, Cam Hayward, Alex Highsmith entering another big year. He's developed quite nicely since 2020. And then you got Minkah in the back. I think that really the biggest question is just going to be how the inside linebacker is going to play, which got replaced from Devin Bush and Miles Jack, who, Miles Jack played solid the first half, but after that, pretty much faded. Devin Bush didn't really have much of an impact. So really no big splash plays from those two. No tackles for loss, no interceptions, no forced fumbles. Nothing out of that group. So we basically filled them with Landon Roberts, who's a good run stopper, and Cole Holcomb, athletic, high motor guy. So not really sure who's going to be our pass coverage type of linebacker there, but we still got Mark Robinson. So we got players who are more for run stopping, which is going to be really dictated towards our division play, which is running the ball. So I think when you look at it, man, you're talking about a top 5 unit here potentially. Top 3 potentially. Other great pass rush groups, I think of Dallas, led by Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, Monty Smith added to that group. You look at Philly, you're talking Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, Jalen Carter. Nolan Smith will develop. You still got Jordan Davis, Hassan Reddick. And then another great pass rush group, I'd go with the 49ers, Javon Hargrave. They added him. Nick Bosa, solid. Not DeForest Buckner, but there's another Armstead, good as well. So I think potentially, man, this unit really has the talent's all there. We just need TJ to stay healthy. But overall, I think this unit will finish top 5, and it'll be one of the biggest reasons why this team will ultimately go to the playoffs and potentially win this division. So that's my video. That's my thoughts. What do you guys think? Is this defense top 5 worthy? My answer to that is yes. Best defensive player in the game. You got a solid another interior guy there with Cam Hayward. You got another solid good guy, Alex Highsmith off the other edge, who flowed in well nicely for TJ. Whatever the inside linebacker group can provide to be great. Added Patrick Peterson, lose Cam Sutton, lose your linebackers, but didn't really lose much there. And we still got Minka on the back. So bring it on, man. This group's ready. Let's go, Steelers. Let's get it. I'm out.